All right, y'all remember from class. All right, what was the hypotenuse supposed to be here? All right, that's why I check it when the forms first go up. Then I check it at slab inspection, so that's the day before we pour it. Then I pull the tape after we pour it, see if anything moved. So we're supposed to be, if you were paying attention, if you were taking notes, our hypotenuse is supposed to be 100 foot, 7 and a 1/16. I don't know how you get much better than that. A 1/16 of an inch over this distance is almost imperceptible. A 1/2 inch definitely is. So we got good work here. We got good work. I already pulled the other hypotenuse there. I was like, wonder if folks want to see what it looks like after it's solid. So why is this so critical? Well, again, our wall panels are constructed in a controlled facility. And every wall I've ever pulled, even before I started building these, Boss Man had me check them out. I couldn't find a whole wall that was 1/8 of an inch too long or too short. It was like just right close. And so since those things come basically perfectly constructed lengthwise, we will find the error here. So if the column, the vertical column, doesn't fit directly on that footer, you'll see it. You'll just see it. So that's why these little tiny calculations that you learned in school, they're used constantly out here. Constantly. There's their skimmer machine. That's when they're already tearing form boards off and it's firm enough to walk on with the rubber boots, and you see all the water jugs. And so as they do the finisher there, they throw a little bit of water on there just to give it a little teeny bit more workability. And you can see that little black ice effect we like talking about. Very good work. That's where I got the blueprints over there. Heavy framers, they could be starting decking here in a couple more hours. The crane's gone, and so they're adding bracing, a bunch of stuff that's easier to do without once you put the decking on, of course, now your overhead is kind of limited, so they like to be able to move around in there and put the engineering lumber in. And like the engineering lumber is, so you have the trusses lined up like this, and then on there the engineer will say, add truss engineering. So it's just like extra lumber going this away, and tack it on at this location of these trusses across however many, 8, 10, 5, it's all slightly different. So when they're putting the truss engineering up, it's just way easier to do it without the decking on the roof there. I've got to go inspect Synergy work over theirs and over theirs. Looks like Raphael has come back. I gotta go chat with him. I thought he was all done yesterday. Maybe he found something he forgot, but I hadn't done my inspection on that yet, especially since HVAC is so far behind. I usually do my mechanical inspections all at one time, but I'll have to be doing it in piecemeal now because of the gap in time with the HVAC guy. But we're starting to warm up here. See, yesterday was kind of the first day where we kind of hit 90, but it still ain't that feels like July 90 yet. It's still, you're sweating a little bit, but not like we will be in July. July 90 is way different than May 90. So anyway, another thing that's real pretty, and maybe I'll see one day if I can get a shot of it, I call it truss art, is before they deck it, when the sun's a little higher, the shadows of the trusses, it's gorgeous. Matter of fact, hell, let's just go take a look at it now, because I'm probably gonna forget to do this. I always try to get a shot of, and again, I call it truss art, and it's in the eye of the beholder. It always is. But with all of the cross bracing they have, you may not see it directly when it shines right on the slab. That's when it's most evident, but if you can kind of see the shadows of the trusses, it's gorgeous. It's all this weird geometry going on. Well, we're gonna have to go over here because the sun's so low. You can't see. There's so much cross bracing. But you see those little shafts of light? When it shines right on a fresh slab and there's no walls on it, it's real nice looking. Anyway, that's enough rambling for now.